Hi there, it's a beautiful day on Table Rock Lake today. I'm here in Kimberling City, real close to the bridge. And I wanted to show you a couple of really good options for condos. Since I was just showing a client here and I was over here, I thought I'm gonna make the time and make this video for you guys. Because I know a lot of you feel like you're being priced out of the market trying to find a home right now. So a condo for full-time living might be a really good option for you because you get some great amenities, and then also your maintenance is covered and you're getting closer to the lake. So let's take a look around and enjoy the views. So right next to the Kimberling City Bridge is Kimbering Shores. It's very unique because these duplexes are lakefront along with other condos with garages. It has a really laid-back feel that I like. And they have their own access to Table Rock Lake. There's a path right behind these condos and also a boat dock. So here's a shot of the pool and the clubhouse. As you can see, very simple, but has everything you need to enjoy the weekend or to live here full time. And this condo is actually for sale right now, which I'll leave a link below. And as we circle around in Kimbering Shores, you'll also see some condos with garages, which is a great place to store a boat as well. And located right next door is Paradise Landing, one of my favorite condos. They're just so beautiful because with the Spanish style tile roof and the white stucco and the flowers that are blooming in the summer, they're just really gorgeous. There's not any for sale at the moment, and prices I've seen have gotten higher in the $380 mark for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Now one of these is pending for $380 and one had sold recently for $378. In the center, we're getting close to it now, is the pool and clubhouse. The pool has a really private feel to it and it's all gated and lots of space for lots of people to enjoy it. Also, there's an exercise room inside that clubhouse there. But yeah, really great pool here. And the fees are $300 a month, and that covers all of your maintenance, building insurance, community center, everything, trash and water also. And as you can see now, the condo buildings have those garages and the walkway between the garage and the condo. And if you'd like to know what these condos look like inside, just leave a comment below and I will send you a link to some pictures from our MLS. And just behind those condos we were at is this wide open path down to Table Rock Lake and the boat docks here. So as you can see, easy walk, easy golf cart ride. You don't have to go very far. Everything's right here for you. Now just across 13, we're going to take a look at Southport Townhomes. I really love how these townhomes look as you're driving by, and also as you're coming across the bridge, you can see them on the left-hand side as you're driving south, those green roofs that kind of pop out. So here they are up close. As you can see, they have garages. They're quite large. The last one that had sold was 3,033 square foot, a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, sold for $480,000. Can you believe that? But look at this awesome view. So all of these Southport townhomes have a great view, and they're large and spacious, great location. So none of these are for sale right now, sorry. And I know sellers are kind of holding out, the market's tight, but keep these in mind for the future because, you know, another one of these is going to pop up for sale, I'm sure. Your COA dues here are $295 a month. That covers building insurance, maintenance, your common area, snow removal, trash, and water. And then also you get a nice swimming pool and a small clubhouse. I also read that they're building a new boat dock here and slips will be available for $55,000. So now that we are on the other side of the bridge on the north side, I'll show you the Port Holiday condos. Now these are older, built in 1975, but a lot of them have been remodeled that I've been showing lately. And I'll leave a link to the one for sale right now for $250. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,406 square foot. So they're a bit smaller, more efficient, not anything super elaborate, but they have some carports, which are nice, a place to park and get out of the weather. And here's a really pretty nice pool there in the center. And these condos are either lake view, and some of the buildings are lakefront. And the condo fees are very reasonable. They're only $210 a month. And what I really like about these is in the back of all these buildings, there's a great sunroom on each condo to enjoy the lake. And now that we are leaving Port Holiday, this really kind of blends into Anchor Point, which has nightly rental. It's the only one I'm going to show you that has nightly rental. You can also live here too, of course. But these condos have really gone up in value, and there's not one for sale right now. There was one and it went pending, listed at $269.9. But everything in here has been selling pretty good from $250 to $278 that I see on the MLS. Again, these are very basic condos. I've seen a lot of these that are just decorated wonderfully and great for nightly rental. And now I'm going to try to take a peek at the pool and the lake. So it has a pretty nice pool, and all of these have really, really great views of the lake. They're right on the water, and you just can't beat the views. So the COA dues are very similar to the other ones. They're $333 a month. Now this is a very basic condo, but you do have the option to make that nightly rental income, which is the big difference between this one and the other ones. And right next to Port of Kimberling is Schooner Bay Landing. This lakeside community has a mix of duplexes and condos. Dues here are $360 to $435 a month, depending on the size of your unit. Schooner Bay has one of the best locations in Kimberling City because you're really close to restaurants, grocery stores, and very close to the Port of Kimberling right around the corner. So this is definitely a lake community. The best thing about Schooner Bay is that it has wonderful lake access that I'll show you in a minute. And they also have a pool and clubhouse here, which I tried to sneak around and get a picture of the pool, but there's people swimming and, I didn't want to invade their privacy. So here's a shot from the MLS of what those pools look like. It's a double pool, really nice. So now we're going down the hill through the neighborhood, and as you can see, there's a lot more duplexes as we're driving down, and then we're going to head right, and that's going to take you straight to the lake. Now as we're getting closer to Table Rock Lake, we're going to see some more condos. And some of these are lakefront as we get down the hill. But right now, the market here in Schooner Bay, there's one 2-bedroom condo for sale for $220. There's another 2-bedroom condo that's pending for $325. So most of your condos here are going to be 1,300 to 1,500 square feet. And then your patio homes run anywhere from 1,500 on up to over 3,000 square feet. And your dues do cover cable and internet, which is great. Now we're finally getting down to the water, and you can see those great lakefront condos right there on the left. And here's the lake access, which is very nice and gentle. Easy walk or a golf cart ride. And some of the boat slips are for sale, usually with the properties when they come up for sale. Tour of Kimberling City condos for full-time living minus the Anchors Point. That's the one you can do nightly in, but that might give you some ideas for the short term, or maybe you want to do this long term. There's a lot of pros and cons to owning a home versus a condo, so if you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer your questions about any of these condos here. And I'll leave a link to the listings below. If there are any listings right now, we still have kind of a short supply, but things could change, so keep checking those links and keep your eye on the market, because I see lots of places pop up every day on the hot sheet, and you know, something might pop up for you. So stay in touch, and I'll see you in the next video.